Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Lady Arcaders Out of Bounds Torontrois. It's so lovely to see all of you. My name is Sydney J, straight from Toronto, and I'm here with my lovely host, Chafee, from Winnipeg, all the way from Winnipeg.
Absolutely, Sid. I'm once again absolutely ecstatic to be here in Toronto, Ontario for the very first time.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Chafee had to fly here. I had to walk all of 20 minutes. It was very exciting. We are here in lovely Taco Taco in Kensington Market, coming to you live with all the speedrunning action you could ever ask for.
Sid,
Yes.
what do you think is the best part of this event?
Being with such lovely, lovely Lady Arcaders, seeing everybody enjoy themselves and seeing everyone live and be so excited for incredible quality speedruns. In fact, I think our next speedrun is ready. If everyone else is ready. Are you ready, JV?
I'm so ready.
Oh my goodness.
Let's pass it on over to Musume with Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice.
I'm Gaming Musume, also known as Musume, and today I'm going to be showcasing Sekiro Shadows Die Twice Shura Glitchless for you. And it's a really cool, quick, exciting run. It is the evil ending of the game, so don't worry about that too much. It is the fastest, so that's why we do it. And I'm super excited to be here with all the lovely Lady Arcaders and with Chafee and Sid. So yeah, let's get right into it. This is a speedrun after all. And I'm going to go ahead and give you a countdown, and we're going to hit new game in 3, 2, 1. Let's go!
Good luck, Musume.
Thank you.
Good luck, have fun.
Fun not included in this game. No, I'm joking.
I doubt that severely.
I think every speedrunner out there knows about the great relationship we have with fun and our speedrun games. But this is genuinely a very fun game. If you're watching this and you haven't played Sekiro yet, highly recommend playing this. It's wonderful casually, and Shura Glitchless is a really good speedrun to start off with. So right now we are in the tutorial section where we have to jump because we can't run right now. Our character can't run. He's sad. I can't run when I'm sad, you know. So I understand. So we have to jump because it is a tiny bit faster.
That's how I get around faster around Toronto, too.
Yeah. Yeah, with the traffic, you know, might as well jump.
Yeah, just jump.
That's been the big thing coming here. I do come to Toronto kind of often, but Toronto traffic, no joke.
Yeah, you're not going to end up anywhere fast, unlike what you're doing right now with our main character.
Yeah. Right now we can start running because we got a sword. You can only run when you have a sword in your hands, as you know.
Yeah, that's just like real life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make sure you have sharp, pointed objects anytime you're running somewhere.
Life advice from the Lady Arcaders right to you.
And we are skipping all cutscenes because we are speedrunning, but a basic rundown of the story is that we are hired by this child, the divine child, to protect him. Right now we don't know why, but there is war in the land of Ashina. This man right here, Genichiro Ashina, doesn't like us, chopped our arm off. It's okay, we have a cooler arm.
Oh.
We have the shinobi prosthetic, which has a grappling hook on it. So,
Is that included on all of your prosthetic arms?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, now what we didn't see in that cutscene was that the child actually got kidnapped by Genichiro, so now we are just looking for the child to do our job, protect them. So we're running through the Ashina outskirts right now, ignoring everything in our path to run over to our first mini-boss of the run.
And what qualifies a mini-boss versus a boss in this situation?
I believe mini-bosses are bosses we can find just out in the wild, whereas the bosses are, like, in their own arena. So, for example, if we didn't want to fight this guy, we could just, like, there's a glitch where you can skip him. But you can't skip like a main boss.
And this is a glitchless category, so.
Yes, so we're not doing the glitch, we're actually popping a gotcha and sugar, which is going to enhance our stealth abilities so that we can get the first death blow right here. And the rest of this fight is basically just trying to dodge and strafe his grabs, which are terrifying. And doing that as fast as we possibly can, while staying safe, of course. Now, the ogre does like his WWE moves, but we're better. And so that's our first mini boss down. And I know that those of you out there who have played Sekiro before, you have been thrown off the cliff by that ogre. Don't lie, I know it's happened. I know it's happened to you. It's happened to me too. It's okay, it's a rite of passage. But we are in the canyon section, which is, we commonly call it the canyon. There are multiple ways to get through this canyon, including some skips that are not actually glitches, but that are way riskier. So we have the double canyon and we have the baby canyon. As for me, I'm more of a proponent of the shimmy, which is the safest way to get across the canyon. But you can, like, if you tap your shimmy button instead of holding it like the tutorial tells you to, you will end up shimmying way faster. And that's why you could see him kind of do the stutter step. He was kind of doing the cha-cha slide, and that's just because we're mashing the button.
We're learning so many different types of movement with this. First the jumping, and now the shimmy. Like, what's next?
This is a very movement-heavy speedrun, I'll tell you that much. And it is wild, the things that people do with movement. But yeah, I'd say for anyone trying to learn this speedrun, there has to be like a big focus on movement, actually. Which is, like, people underestimate how much movement can make a difference in your times. But we are entering the first actual boss fight of the run, which is Gyobu. He yells his name at you, so you know what it is.
This is true, and Musume is going to be manipulating this boss's AI into doing some very specific and favorable moves. So, as she was talking about, positioning is very important. You want to mess with your timing and your hits. Gyobu will stagger after 9 hits. That does not count the opening hits. And your goal is to time the stagger to prevent him from running away, so the 9th hit should be close to his posture break, because he will always run after being staggered.
In phase 2, we actually counter hits. 2, 3, 4. That one didn't count. 5, 6, 7. And we get to stagger him right here because his posture is almost down. And that is a clean Gyobu fight. So Gyobu actually probably the most complex boss fight in this entire speedrun. And every single glitchless category does require you to fight him. So Gyobu practice, huge, because he's very difficult. He's easy to beat, but very difficult to master. Now we're gonna have to talk to this man, who's not Ishin Ashina. Don't worry about it. He's just a man in a mask, and we have to refuse his proposal, because if you don't do this, you actually get soft locked later on, which is pretty funny. You do have to talk to this character later on, and if you don't interact with him here, then he won't be there when you have to talk to him, and that'll stop your progress.
Just like most people in life, you have to keep talking to them or else they won't show up when you need them.
Oh yeah, exactly. Although there is something funny that we do with talking to people in this game, in this speedrun. So when you don't have subtitles on, you can actually complete dialogue. You can leave dialogue before it's actually completed. And then, so then you basically just talk to people until they give you what you need, and then you leave, which is another life lesson. To talk to people until they give you what you need, then leave.
The people are learning so much today.
Yeah, I'm learning so much just by watching.
Chafee's locked in.
I'm so locked in on this run. That boss fight earlier, that was clean.
Well, let's see if we get a clean bull fight, because there is a bull whose horns are flaming right here, who we have to fight.
This boss is almost fully scripted if it goes well. This boss will stagger after 5 headshots as long as you deflect its charge attacks, which is a little bit tricky. There's some RNG involved in what he does after the stagger, so you have to be prepared and act accordingly. And I believe you will use a sugar here as well.
You know what? We killed him.
Oh, never mind.
We did kill him,
Oh, okay.
and that's all that matters.
I've never been worried.
Yeah, no, I was never worried at all. But what we're going to do here is we're going to use the Homeward Idol item, which, if you played the other Souls, is basically like a... I forgot the name of this item in every single other Souls game. Homeward Bone. There you go.
Okay.
Which takes you to your last bonfire/idol that you've unlocked. And in our case, because this is an important story point and it kind of changes the way the world is, it gives you the next idol for free in order to prevent you from being soft locked. And the game thinks that that's the last idol that you rested at. So there we go. That was the frontside dojo skip. Kind of a difficult skip to get, especially with people shooting at you. But that doesn't matter. We are at the top of Ashina Castle, where we are fighting Genichiro Ashina. And by fighting, I mean we're doing this.
Yes, Musume is showing the dead angle strategy, where you can lock a boss into... basically, he won't attack you if you attack him at the exact right angle. This was originally created so that when you're in a circumstance with a lot of enemies trying to hit you at once, if you're not aiming at them, it's not like they'll deflect your attacks. So it's not a glitch, it's actually just an AI exploit. So Musume has trapped Genichiro into the corner of the door by executing a very specific sequence. So we're dead angling his first phase because it's way faster than fighting him outright. Oh,
And there he goes. That was a lot faster than if we had fought him.
incredible.
Amazing.
And now in phase 3, we just actually have to just fight him. But we're hoping for a lot of lightning, because lightning does a lot of posture damage to him, and then right after the lightning you get to do a lot of vitality damage to him. And we do get amazing RNG, the double lightning Geni, which means that we get to dispatch him pretty quickly. And he will not be coming back, because in the Shura ending is the last we see of him.
Farewell, sweet prince.
Farewell, you will be missed.
That was absolutely amazing.
Thank you. And now we're going to go into a sort of long menuing/dialogue section. So if you do have anything you have to read out.
Absolutely. Want to support a community that uplifts and celebrates women and femmes in gaming? All funds raised through bits, subscriptions, and our Ko-fi are put towards running of future events just like this one. You can find a link to donate by scanning the QR code at the info booth or by typing ! Ko-fi in chat, and we appreciate your support.
Yes, we do. Lady Arcaders, every little bit helps.
Absolutely. Right here we're going to increase our attack power. So if you've never played Sekiro before, leveling up works a bit differently from the other Souls. Whereas in the other Souls, you would have to gather souls to get more levels in your attack stats, strength, dex, for example. In this game, the way that you level up your attack power is every time you beat a memory boss, which is basically like an important boss, you get to increase your attack power by 1 by consuming their memory. And right here is the guy that we needed to talk to earlier. So it turns out the guy in the mask was Isshin Ashina. Oh my god, plot twist.
Oh no.
It turns out that he's here and he has some sort of plan. He basically tells us where to find the Mortal Blade, which is supposed to help us in this plan. And so that's why we're going to head over to Senpo Temple in a bit. But not before we acquire the staple of, I think, Sekiro as a whole, Mikiri counter. So we're going to talk to the sculptor, get him to give us a book. Reading books is great. Sometimes it teaches you how to do shinobi arts. And this one teaches us how to do the Mikiri counter, which allows us to counter thrust moves, which are very, very prevalent in the rest of the game. Genichiro actually has some thrust moves, but we don't have Mikiri counter during that fight, so we would have had to dodge them if he had done any. But starting from this point on, we are going to need the Mikiri counter. It does deal a lot of posture damage to bosses who do have thrust moves, and it allows us to just deal with the thrust move as well.
Also a lesson to support your local libraries.
Exactly. You never know what you might learn. Might learn how to step on somebody's sword and do posture damage to them.
Essential.
Having fun isn't hard when you got a library card. So.
Exactly.
So true.
Speak on it. We're running through the abandoned dungeon right now, headed towards the elevator to Senpo Temple. There are giant crickets in here.
Oh. Okay.
I do not want to turn on sticky keys.
That's not a strat. It's
Please,
not an approved strat.
Please, no, please. Okay.
Is that a strategy that you're coming up with right now?
Yeah. So,
okay.
You know, it's a RTA time save if you actually turn on sticky keys and activate sticky keys.
Okay, so let this be a lesson to all of us. Activate sticky keys, and that's glitchless strat.
Exactly.
Excellent.
Exactly.
New category unlocked.
Yep.
Sticky keys %, yeah. Imagine that. Imagine a category where it's a run where you use the shift key a lot, and then you have to do it with sticky keys on.
It's like me using Photoshop. It's just not good.
Oh, no. Oh, Lord. But we're here at the elevator. We are still going to be running around for a bit. We're going to ignore... There's like somebody calling us right there. We're going to ignore them. We're zooming. And we're in Senpo Temple, which is a place that has a lot of dark lore. A lot of experiments were done here. But, you know, we're speedrunning. We don't really need to worry about any of that stuff.
Speedrunning's all about like the least worry possible in some cases.
Oh, yeah.
Like you worry a lot in some parts, and then in other parts it's just like, nope, absolutely not.
Don't think about it, you know. More giant crickets here, which is not fun. Don't love that.
Why are there so many bugs?
I don't know. Actually, this run, Shura Glitchless, is the least bug-filled Glitchless run, if that makes any sense.
Okay. Thanks for doing that for us.
Yeah, no, I got you. I've done the ones with more bugs before, and I was like, you know what? Bugs are not the vibe today. Let's do the least bugs.
Chafee, how you feeling about bugs?
They're fine.
Bugs are fine.
Bugs are fine. It really depends on what they are and where they are. Like,
well, we'll be able to gauge that a bit later on.
That's not
but
foreboding
right
at
now,
all.
we are fighting Roberto, also known as the Armored Warrior. Uh-oh. I mean, not uh-oh. I didn't say anything. Everything's going as planned. There we go. This boss, you have to push him off of the edge. He can't actually die from a death blow. And they drop like these diegetic cues of it in his dialogue where he goes, "Your sword cannot pierce my armor," or whatever, and that's supposed to tell you that you can't kill him by normal means. Naturally, on my first playthrough, I thought he was just talking smack, and I said, well, yes, actually, my sword can pierce your armor, but every time you get the death blow on him, he doesn't die, so yeah, you have to push him off the edge.
I would have thought the same thing.
Yeah, like, and people are like, oh, well, it's obvious, he tells you, and I'm like, no, he didn't tell me that.
Never trust a guy named Roberto, apparently.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Fun fact, Roberto is actually his son.
Oh.
But he screams Roberto when he falls. So people kind of did like Pokemon rules, and they were like, well, he says Roberto, he's probably called Roberto.
I have my head in my hands. It's fine.
And now we are headed into the folding screens monkey fight, quote unquote fight. Not exactly a fight. It's what we call a gimmick fight. I forgot to do that. He's not gonna run. He's not gonna run. He's not gonna run. Okay. We are basically trying to kill these monkeys without them running, because if they run, we're in trouble. And of course, they want to run as soon as they see us. I mean, if you saw Sekiro approaching you with a sword at full speed, I think you would run too. Especially if you're just a defenseless animal. But, you know, we have to do this. Don't ask why.
Sekiro approaches you at full speed, what do you do?
Sorry?
If a Sekiro approaches you at full speed, what do you do?
I'll just accept my fate.
Okay,
Yeah.
that sounds right.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
I can try fighting.
I wouldn't do that. But we've killed these monkeys, and we used the Gachin sugar again, just to make sure we were a little bit stealthier so that we could get those kills with the proper pathing. Now that we've talked to this divine child, which this divine child is similar to Kuro, where she has some immortality powers. She gives us the Mortal Blade, and the Mortal Blade is an instrument that is important both in the story and gameplay-wise. So it has one of the most powerful combat arts associated to it, especially when you jump. It does a boku damage. And then in the story, it is actually the only blade in the world that can sever immortality. So this world has a problem where people are becoming immortal, and it's kind of starting to suck because people shouldn't live forever, right? And so you have people who want to end immortality, you have people who want to preserve immortality. Right now, we're in the camp of we want to end immortality, so we're going to grab the Mortal Blade and we're going to try to do that. For now. Remember I said this is the evil ending?
Is that the Shura category, yes?
Yes.
Excellent. Is it, you know, his makeup is a lot different than, I think, normal.
Yeah, a little bit. You know?
A little bit. Like, some days you wake up and you want to do the whole eyeliner, full glam, like full beat, and some days...
Yeah.
Some days you just look like that.
Mm-hmm. Some days you're just, you know, you're just you. And we're headed towards the gun fort, which we have to pass through in order to go to the next section. Regrettably, unfortunately, we do have to pass through the gun fort to go to the next section.
I can't believe you would do this to us.
Yeah. Also known as the fun fort, because it's so much fun around here.
Does it have a bouncy castle?
Something like that. If
Oh, okay, cool.
by bouncy castle you mean 30 guys shooting at you.
Yeah, that's absolutely what a bouncy castle is in my mind palace.
Yes, in your mind palace.
In my mind palace, you know.
Love that. And so you can hear the shots, and this is a delightful part of the run where you getting shot is RNG. So, I mean, you know, let's just hope for the best. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, you are invisible, so...
Oh yeah, I'm so invisible. That's why these bullets are all aiming at me.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm so tense on your behalf.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We did make it though. So, and we didn't even get shot once. Not even once.
Good goal for a bouncy castle.
Yeah.
Don't get shot.
I went to the bouncy castle last week. I didn't get shot. Oh. This is the centipede.
Oh, okay. This is the centipede. So this fight is scripted if you do it correctly. You should jump and deflect in the air, then press R1, and then MD.
Yeah, usually that's how it goes. But you can see that the centipede has sort of ended our career. However, shadows die twice, so we get another chance at life.
Excellent. No notes.
And at this point, if you've bungled the centipede strat, as I have, you just gotta fight him.
Yeah, just do it normal, you know.
And that's why we got that idol.
Incredible.
Was because that could happen, and we don't want to have to redo the gun for it again. So we love that. We love safety idols. We get a chance to do the strat properly now, so let's just do that.
I like that plan. Okay, so for the real centipede, sometimes he retains some of his posture, which makes the phase 2 that we will eventually get to a bit scrappier, but I think we can make it. We also use the Akko sugar to make this fight a little bit easier.
And there we go.
Beautiful.
Centipede down. Don't worry about the fact that he was called Long Arm Centipede Giraffe, and he looked like none of those things.
Yeah, I was, every time I see him, I'm like, oh, Parasite Wolverine.
Pretty much, yeah.
That seems fine.
I don't know where they got the giraffe. I don't want sticky keys, especially not now. I don't. I'm gonna die. Sticky keys, no. Oh.
Part of the scene. Everyone, new strats unlocked.
Double sticky key.
The double sticky key percent is out of this world, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
New category, everyone. Just remember, just put in the double sticky keys, and that's how you break poise for yourself, I think.
Yeah.
That's how you break the runner's poise.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. The runner's mental poise gets broken by sticky keys.
Absolutely. I'm so glad we can inform the people about this new and exciting form of the Sekiro speedrun.
Absolutely. We're going to do this really long drop, which looks really scary, but I promise it's not. This is one of the safest parts of the run, believe it or not.
That's why you turn sticky keys on.
Sticky keys protect me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it helps your fingers stick to the keys. Did you know that?
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
You did the world first. Did you not know this?
That's true. I did do the world's first sticky keys percent.
Incredible.
Wow. You, live at Lady Arcaders, out of Bounds Torontrois. Sticky keys percent. World's first.
You can't find entertainment anywhere else like this, folks.
Exactly. And now we are going to grab another safety idol before we fight Snake Eyes. And the Snake Eyes fight is really going to show you how powerful the Mortal Draw is, so the Mortal Blade that we just got. And why you should not sleep on Mortal Blade if you're playing this game.
Do people ignore it?
I don't know. I feel like people use it a lot. But I'm not sure. I don't know much about how people play this game casually. Because on my first casual playthrough, I played it all wrong.
That's typical for a Soulsborne game, though.
There we go. So that was that's a mini boss, technically.
Oh, excellent.
But she blew up, so Mortal Blade,
I've never run into that issue. I don't know.
No way.
No way. Turn sticky keys on, no problem.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna get into that for the rest of this. That's your fate now.
I'm the sticky keys person now.
Fantastic.
But with that being done, we're gonna enter another kind of running, walking section.
Yeah, absolutely. If you don't know who we are, Lady Arcaders is an all-women's gaming collective that runs weekly showcases and the occasional charity event, just like Lady Arcaders Super Showcase.
Ooh, Super Showcase.
2026.
Ooh.
Submissions open now.
Ooh.
Ew.
We strive to uplift and encourage women in their gaming endeavors by cultivating a supportive environment in which to showcase their talents. If you want to keep up with Lady Arcaders events, you can join our public Discord to get updates on upcoming events, and also type in !Discord in the chat for the link.
We love a Discord.
We love a Discord.
Sekiro still be running.
He do be running. He runs, he dies twice, he does a lot of things. He swims in the air in some of the glitch categories.
But this is no glitches.
This is no glitches,
This is no glitches, and also you're evil.
Mm-hmm. Did you know that if...
Yeah?
Did you know that if...
Uh-huh.
Did you know that if you don't do glitches, it turns you evil?
Oh, okay. That makes sense to me. It turns you evil, and then the sticky keys tries to retaliate.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. That makes sense to me.
Sticky keys is on the side. It really.
Oh, see? Look at that.
There's no way. There's no way.
Absolutely,
Stop.
absolutely no notes. Just pure cinema.
You can't make this up. You can't make this up. You can't make this up.
Triple sticky key pretend?
Triple sticky key percent. Yo.
Triple sticky key, world's first.
World first. Is that like, that's like a 3 bases loaded. You just have to hit the home run.
Oh my goodness.
It's gonna
we'll get another one. Oh.
Oh.
Sticky keys took
Oh,
away my
no.
menu for a while. But that's okay. We're back, I think.
The revenge.
Wow.
You gotta get
Wow.
the 3-peat.
You gotta get the 3-peat.
It is Torontrois.
Yeah, true.
Mm-hmm.
Un, deux, trois, you know what I'm saying?
And the trois, quatre,
Mm-hmm. Cinq,
six.
six.
Okay, that's the...
Zet?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is our Sesame Street show.
Oui.
Deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six. After throwing 6 ashes at her, we can just kill her like this, so we don't get to fight the boss.
I've never fought a boss in my life.
Me neither. I'm a sure glitchless runner. We just use Immortal Draw or do that.
That sounds right.
But that version of the Corrupted Monk, there's another version of that monk in Fountainhead Palace where we will not be going because we're doing the evil ending, which cuts a significant part of the game away. This boss has another version of that boss, the True Monk, that you find in Fountainhead Palace. And the True Monk has an aerial death blow that is that is supposed to be there for her second phase. However, because they share the same model, this boss also has an aerial death blow. But the devs were like, well, there's nothing you could jump off of to get it. And then the speedrunners were like, hold my gourd. There is a tombstone in the back of the arena. What if we could use items to push her back and then take the death blow? And so that's how people came up with that strat. It's not a glitch because everything's working as intended, technically. But it's still pretty funny.
Leave it to a sports-themed event to find something to climb.
Right?
You know?
Exactly.
That sounds right.
Sekiro's a pretty athletic fellow. I'd say that there's some sporting going on here.
Yeah, he did play for the Knicks. Little known fact.
That's why they won.
That's why, yeah, he went straight from San Antonio, Texas, right to, like, kind of scary Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, new lore.
Sekiro famous for bringing the Knicks their victory in 2026.
Famous for his three-pointer.
Yeah. We love that.
3-point buzzer beater.
And now we're about to fight the Guardian Ape, which is a silly fight.
There's
He's
many
a silly
faces.
fellow.
So for the opener, we're going to open with those 2 jumping mortal draws. We're trying to angle the mortal draws properly to get headshots, which do so much more damage. This also sets up the stagger loop. So we're manipulating the ape's invisible stagger bar, yeah, most bosses have invisible bars, to make sure that he stays in this sweet spot of like almost staggered. So that way all it takes when he comes out of that stagger animation is 5 hits to chain into another stagger.
Exactly. And now look, the boss is dead.
Oh.
The boss is dead.
Uh-huh.
The boss is dead.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
That's never happened, ever.
That's never happened before
So
to anyone.
we are into the phase 2 of the Guardian Ape. So ideally, we wanted to finish him before our Yashariku sugar runs out. We can get a stagger hit out of him, out of his scream attack to speed up the fight. And then all it takes is a jump mortal draw as long as we've done a basic attack before. Again, so many of these bosses have invisible stagger bars, so you just kind of have to know them offhand. You'll also have to deflect his attacks, and when he is knocked down, it's a great opportunity to get a lot of damage from another headshot jump mortal draw. Even if he has no head anymore, it still works.
Sorry?
Even if he doesn't have a head, like, that still works.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. His stump is like the area where you headshot him. He is getting silly. Our Yashariku sugar has run out, so this fight's going to be a little longer. But, you know, by the time you've gotten here, right, you see my bottom left. See how I have, like, no revives?
I thought you only died twice.
Yeah, so Shadows died twice, but
Right.
the second death kind of sticks.
Oh.
So by this time, when you're in a boss fight, your goal is kind of just to survive.
Like the sticky keys.
With sticky keys.
Yeah,
Brought
okay.
to you by sticky keys.
Brought to you by sticky keys, the Windows OS thing that everyone uses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very commonly used,
Yeah.
beloved by all.
But you know, it must be there for a reason, so shout out all my sticky keys users out there.
Shout out to you. You use sticky keys, shout out to you. This one's for you. But yeah, that was the Guardian Ape.
I'm really glad you got him.
I'm glad I got him too. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't like him.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about with the bugs. I think you probably noticed the centipede that came out of his stump.
No.
Oh, don't worry about it then.
Okay.
Nothing happened.
Okay.
Nothing happened.
Oh,
Nothing happened.
I'm scared.
Nothing happened.
Chat
Don't worry
help.
about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Nothing happened.
Okay.
But now that we've killed the Guardian Ape, there is a big world state change in the game, and the game is transformed into its like semi-end game version. You see the red guards, the guys in red with the big hats roaming around. By now, Ashina is in full-blown war, and oh, he missed his grapple.
You gotta dunk on him, Sekiro. Come on.
Yeah, come on. But yeah, there is a big world state change, and then we use the same trick as earlier. We use our homeward idol to go back to the last communed idol, and the game considers that it was the one in the dungeon because it's locked a bunch of the other idols, and it gives you that one for free to, in order to not soft lock you. And yeah, we have to enhance our attack power here.
We love a menu.
We love a menuing game. And we are headed into the final fight of this run, actually. Already.
Oh.
Time flies when you're having fun. And this is the evil ending, so just remember that as we go into these final moments.
So which boss is this?
So in the good ending, you would fight this guy, who's your adopted father, who's
Okay.
telling you to forsake Kuro, the child. But in the good ending, you tell him, "Yes, Dad, I will betray the people who care about me." And then you do this. So Emma's the nice lady who gives you your healing gourds. And in this ending, we just kill her because we're evil.
Yes, and you are defeating her by pushing, and like many of the bosses in this run, you're forcing her AI into into more favorable RNGs.
Okay, things got a little scary there, but that's okay. As you can see, Emma can idle and sort of make you impatient, but you know, don't fall for it.
And now we're going into the real final fight.
Which is Ishin Ashina. The
Ishina.
man himself has come to stop us.
He's got so many phases. So for our phase 1 opener, we want to do, again, that jump mortal draw for guaranteed good opening damage. And for the most part, the pattern is kind of attack twice, and then he'll deflect, and then you react to whatever he does. This is an extremely fast-paced fight, so Musume will require a lot of focus and a lot of quick reaction to make sure that everything goes exactly as planned. I'm just entranced.
And that's going to be the final boss. Done and dusted. As you can see, this fight happens really, really fast. But as we slash Ishin Ashina for the final time, we become basically the worst guy around.
Oh.
But we finished the game.
Oh my goodness.
And time's going to be as soon as you see the word Sekiro on the screen, which is going to be after this cutscene. The world is burning. It's okay. Don't worry about it. And time.
Fantastic. Oh my god, incredible job, Musume.
GG.
Thank you.
World first sticky keys %.
Triple sticky keys %.
Triple sticky keys %, everyone. You've never this the first time it's ever happened.
Thank you. Thank you.
Musume, do you have any shout outs to make?
Yeah, for sure. Well, shout out to Lady Arcaders first of all. This has been such a fun event. Even though my time here was brief, I had a lot of fun. It was fun to meet so many amazing people. It was super fun to do my very first in-person showcase. I'm honored to have been accepted. I'm going to give a shout out to my sister who came here today with me to encourage me. So shout out to you. I'm going to give a shout out to TFE. I want to give a shout out to my friends who encouraged me and encouraged me to not give up when I wanted to on this run. You know who you are. And shout out to the Sekiro speedrunning community, who are amazing people. And if you want to learn how to speedrun Sekiro, join us. And then I'm going to do one last shout out for Black in a Flash. Juneteenth next week. Tune in. It's going to be a blast. And thank you so much for having me. Shout out to Sid and Chafee for being amazing hosts. Y'all are amazing. I felt super confident the whole time, and it's thanks to you.
It's not hard when you're so good.
Absolutely.
And I stream on my channel at twitch.tv/gamingmusume. Every now and then, I try. But yeah, if you want to see more of me, I speedrun this game. That's basically all I do. And we do a little bit of variety here and there. And I'm at Gaming Musume on most platforms. So yeah, thanks so much.